Do you want to say something to somebody? Somebody is very much admiring you and also wants to send out a message to you or you to them. And this is somebody that you have barely been speaking to lately. And for some of you, at all. Okay? So, let's see. Somebody here is willing to be or is about to change to become more adaptable. Okay? To be part of a situation. Because they're desiring for it. And this is what they're going to express. This is what they're going to say. Um, you do have Judgment card in reverse. What I tell you? I said that somebody is really desiring this. It seems like whoever, this could be you or the other person, okay? Somebody has not really made a call on this. You know, like what they really want to do about it. The King of Wands, and you can be the king energy, you can be the queen. It doesn't matter about the actual sex, it's the energy within. Um, because divine feminines, you can be in your masculine energy as a king of wands, where that you're very desiring something or somebody right now that really has your attention. Okay, and a masculine can be in their queen of wands energy, where that somebody, let's just say divine feminines, you're the king of wands, you're paying attention to somebody. Okay, you're desiring something. You can be hot and bothered that you want somebody, you see them very attractive, so you're in your row. You know, you're in your ooh, I want that type of energy. And then the queen of wands can be the masculine if you're into female into guy, guy into girl. Okay, it could be same sex, but I'm just using that first one as an example. So the masculine can be the queen of wands, where that they're receiving that energy, divine feminines, um, that stare, that glare, those text messages, that hey, what you doing? You cute, you fine, you know, in the DMs and things like that. Do you got a girl? Type of message, okay? And the Queen of Wands that's in the masculine energy could be receiving that from you, divine feminine, okay? There go the communication, like I said. So your masculine divine feminines, you're waiting or will be waiting on a response from them. That's why I said in the beginning that the judgment card here is in reverse. There has not been a call to action yet. Now this could be something that was already been taking place. Maybe both of you have already kicked it. For some of you, you already been intimate with this person. It's a lot of passion here. Um, and I'm talking about a lot of sweat and passion, a lot of desire. This is kind of like two fire energies, okay, coming together, creating a twin flame energy when you're not even two twin flames. You get what I'm saying, okay? But you know what? What is the conflict here? What is the conflict in the middle? Is there somebody's ego that's involved? Um, is this a person that is either one of you, my way or the highway type of person? Um, so let me clarify this because I don't like that the Five of Swords is here. And that also could be the disconnect. But the disconnect is a physical message. Okay? A conversation needs to be had here between you and this person to settle this. Woo, y'all pulling big major arcana. And I say that because Jupiter will be moving. Okay? Jupiter soon will be moving the middle of May. And this is going to be the determining factor. Oh, we got a cliffhanger here. Because for some of you, this will become a yes. And for some of you, this will become a no. Now, the conversation will happen because the Ace of Swords is in the upright. So, whether you know it or not, you will be open to conversation. You will reply to this person. Now, I'm not talking about somebody you already got blocked. Okay, that also can be the Five of Swords here. But the desire also is going to be so strong that some of you may unblock this person and they're going to feel it. And they're going to make a judgment call to try your number and see if they are unblocked. That's how strong the Wheel of Fortune energy is. What I tell you? What I tell you? Call hearing from them. I know what I'm talking about. Make sure y'all check out my major channel, Vesta Angels Tarot. You'll see the links um, all over my page here. I go there daily. Please forgive me that I have not been over here in a while. This is one of my smaller channels. Um, I only talk about love and relationships over here. Okay. On my main channel, Vesta Angels Tarot, I talk about finances. I talk about the world issues and everything. So make sure you go over there and subscribe. Grass is greener possibility. Call hearing from them. Home and foundation. This person wants to come home to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, they really desire you. You desire them. Your question, your conversation, may be, do you still want this? Because the Queen of Wands will move on. She will. Because she knows her worth, also like an Empress energy. She is part of the Empress, right? Remember, the Empress is all of the queens. The king is, all of the kings is the Emperor. So the King of Wands also will move on. So it's just the grass is greener possibility. Do we still want to do this? Do we still want to reunite? And like I said, the conversation will be pending here. I don't feel that either one of you have made a judgment call, whether you want to end it or not. Both of you know that a conversation needs to be talked out here. This could be somebody new that you're dating. This could be somebody from your past. Somebody from your past, though, is questioning your judgment call on why did you become a Five of Swords to them and cut them off. Okay, over some type of fight or argument and or disagreement. And so they are. Okay, the X is the King of Wands right now. If you're watching my channel and you're a divine feminine, you are the King of Wands right now. And your new person is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we got new love, renewed hope. All right, so the shapeshifter came out. Like I said, this does needs to be shaped into shift. This cannot be mimic. It needs to be talked out. Okay, to either renew this or both of you will move on, because both of you know that grass can be greener on the other side. It's no problem about either one of you finding unexpected in reverse, not all of a sudden. Okay, both of you know that both of you can find other people, other mates. You're very attractive, both of you. You're very good looking, beautiful. um, your masculine can be very uh, heavy set or very large built, very muscular also. They can be slim frame, but very also toned. Okay, like they work out, they exercise, they're very energetic. If not, then they also could have very broad shoulders. They can be very tall. They could be a little husky here. Even if they are earth sign or water or air, they have a very strong fire sense. Okay, and it can very much come through their passion, the way that they be intimate. Mm-hmm. They can do like a lot of sports. They could be into a lot of cars and things like that. They can also do a very masculine job, something that's very physical. Anything from like basketball, football, driving, lifting heavy things like in a warehouse or something like that. They also could do very strenuous jobs. Divine feminines, you're changing your hair. You could be changing your hair color. Um, I'm also hearing eye colors, so maybe you're wearing contacts. You could be changing your hairstyle because I know we're in spring, summer coming up. Um, you also could be dressing very differently. You're talking very differently. You're also being a flirt, divine feminines. Okay? So, your last card is addictions in reverse, unhealthy attachment in reverse. Um, Let me find out what this is before I let y'all go. Because it is saying that it can be a positive thing. But what I do know is that by both of you giving or having fire energy here, it will be up to both of you to reflect that. And what I mean is, you would have to, both of you would have to really want each other. Okay? Because attractive people, unfortunately, will continue to attract other people. And both of you have to say no. I'm with somebody. I'm not sneaking around. I'm not going to cheat, etc., etc., etc. That has to be the new love. That has to be the renewed hope here. That has to be the addiction that is finally cured in order for this to be a reunion that can stay together, or a union that can continue together. Okay? Four Swords. You see the Four Swords is resting on the Ace of Swords down here? That's right there. Okay? And depending on when both of you decide to come together to have this conversation, you will get up as the Four of Swords. This person will get up as the Four of Swords. And the Ace of Swords will happen. A communication. It's saying it's a yes. Okay? I do see an intimate connection also happening with the Four of Swords here. And this is about establishing this relationship to something more serious. Okay? Yeah, the Magician. This is also about two single people coming together. Both of you have been hurt. Both of you have been through it. Maybe if this is an ex, both of you have put each other through it. But is this about reconciliation? Yes, it can happen. And I do see it as a yes. But a strong conversation needs to be had about how you're going to create this um, and rebuild this trust and this love together here. Okay? This doesn't have to be a unhealthy attachment. This can be created into something bigger, larger, and better. But all the innuendos and the flirt talking and all of that has to stop. It has to stop being about desire and passion only, and get into the more serious business of loving, being with each other, and creating this into a relationship. Coming out of the good morning, good nights, hey, what you doing? Hey, what you wearing? hey, can you stop by later tonight? All that, all of that has to be gone from both of you in order for the king and this queen of wands to come together to have a trust building relationship. But it's going to be up to both of you as magicians here. You have all the tools that you both need. You're going to use the wand and the sword next. So what's left is the pentacle, which is time, money, and energy. The cups, which is expressing true love, feelings, and emotion toward each other. And yeah, that's it. And once that is done, talked about, and created, then this relationship can really go to the next level. The Wheel of Fortune finally turning or moving at the end of May. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like the way I read. Also, tune in to my other channel, Vesta Angels Tarot. You'll find the link in the About community and also the description area. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.